It's week 4 of the National Football League, and it's presented by EA Sports. We're just moments away from the action. Next on Madden NFL 25.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. So Brock, you can brag if you like to, because I know you got quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime.
Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Setting up the screen. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action on first. Complete out to the right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and it sets up first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk the pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Back now, pressure on its way. Looking slant route, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Oh, time, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Setting up a throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Back to the well again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, there was a memory burns into my dad, high school coach's memory forever. And that was after winning a game, losing coach comes over and says, Mike, I guess sometimes better to be lucky than good. No, my dad was good. In this case, the runner, he was lucky. He was lucky the sideline saved him as that ball bounces harmlessly out of the way.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They go play action here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Pass it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down from the gun. And it's caught. Touchdown! These guys go up 6-0 here in the 1st. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team, 0.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They've got 2nd and 5. Takes off right out of the read option. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down. This time it's a passing play. Hits him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys tie this game 7-7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And it's a nice gain, but they needed just 1 more yard to move the chains. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave them with 3rd and 3. Throwing now, off play action. Hits his running back. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll give him a first down.
Result is a first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And they'll have first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Throwing now from the gun. Catch is made in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 2nd and 3 now. Throwing from the gun. And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now this offense getting set to work here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense in the hurry up here. Another try following the sack. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Throw on 3rd down. We've got a screen to the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. So out now comes the punter. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Throwing from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. Space past the 35. It's a 21-yard gain. And that'll give him a first down. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. To throw it on first down. Dump off caught by his back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives them the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They're throwing it. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
Turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive, the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now it's second down. They'll try and throw it here. That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Punt team on the field. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be their football. They've got first down from the 31. They'll run here from the gun. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's running with it.
Holding offense.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. They'll run here following the penalty. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a big run, 9 yards, but they're still facing a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. No return on that punt. And they're going to take over possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Option give here. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 27-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding. Offense.
And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. They'll bring out the punter here. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. So no return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They're going play action. Completed to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
5 yards on the play.
They go play action here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Option design here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Finds his man over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up 1st down. Looking for a throw here. Completed over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
From the 48. He's got a man left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
At the 39-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up. Handoff now out of the gun. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Brought in right side by Moore. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a first down.
14-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's still just a 1-score game as we resume play in the 4th. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. It's into the end zone. Touchdown! These guys now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense ready to take the field now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. Cuts right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there, and they're going to have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Hits his running back.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many Just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this offense. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. 2nd and 3 now. Motioning left is their running back. From the 27. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So now we get a stoppage. Looks like a timeout called by the defense. Slot receiver headed left. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that'll be a first down.
That kind of call right there, Kate, shouldn't be the third down surprise it used to be 5, 10, 15 years ago. So common in teams' playbooks League One. But boy, is it tough to defend. And that's why they love breaking it out to reset those chains.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That one gains 7. And it'll give him a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him, calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Quick throw to the left is complete.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Running back sent in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He slides down inside the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Dumped off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They'll send him up the middle. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist, and you got to be an artist that can create when things break down, and that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Our home team 41, visitors 14.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. Result.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys down by 7. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the touchdown. These guys now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. Their offense running back out now. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Setting up to pass. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He keeps it and takes off. A strike for 23 yards. And they'll have 1st down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. And they got there in time. He's taken down. They've got to keep moving quick here. Trying again following the sack. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Oh, he got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. All right, so in overtime, Brock, we could see one possession or we could see 3+. If the team who gets it first scores, the game ends then and there. A field goal or less, and we play on, and their opponents get a chance to respond. And if we're still tied after those first two possessions, this soccer chick likes this. It's golden goal football, Brock. The next score would win. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense getting set to go. They couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and help them finish the job right away in OT. He completes it in traffic. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
He'll throw it. He's on the move. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. In the middle holes, they don't get anything on the run. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another carry for him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
27-yard line.
Some movement there before the snap. Right side of the line. This is going to back them up.
False start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Throwing now from the gun. Complete out to the right. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
4 yards on the pick.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a gain of 4, and they're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and
Throwing now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. This, 42 yards from the right hash. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
He did his job, Kate. Field goal gives him the lead. Now all eyes turn to his defense to see if they can finish this win out.
Here's a return from the 7. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that, Brock, it normally means you've had a pretty darn good game. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Man, there's no way around this, Brock. They had that offense exactly where they wanted them, and the penalty gives them a whole lot more breathing room.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the late, great Dennis Green. He said it perfectly. We had him right where we wanted, and we let him off the hook.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Now to throw. Throwing the out route complete. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll give him a 1st down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
They'll throw it again. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives them the 1st.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hits him on the out route. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now a give left side. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Talk to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. The kick is good. He got it. And we're going to keep on keeping on here in overtime.
All right, officially, the next score wins this game, and they hope they'll get another chance to make that score because right there, well, they had a shot to win it with a touchdown. Instead, they had to settle for tying it up.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got some pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And a timeout's called with only 5 ticks remaining in overtime. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Well, they both got their shots in overtime. A field goal all either side could muster. So nobody able in the end to avert a tie game. And we all go home a little unsatisfied by the results.